Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you realize that you are not a priority to others? Have you ever experienced a time when you did excellent work, had a brilliant idea, or accomplished something valuable to others, only to receive no credit? If so, know that dealing with it is challenging. Unfortunately, even if you act correctly, do your best for everyone and make yourself available, it is possible that people do not realize or pretend not to recognize your value. Continuing to try to please people who don't recognize the effort can be discouraging. Reversing this situation can be quite challenging. Without a doubt, it is an unpleasant feeling, worsening when it involves someone close to you, such as family, friends, or a partner. According to Stoic philosophy, we should not seek recognition from others, as it may not happen, and waiting for it is a recipe for frustration. But what if I told you that there are methods to become a priority in someone's life and be more recognized? Understanding and applying what we are about to show you makes it possible for this to happen. A few steps can help you stay at the top of someone's list. By following these 9 steps, you can ensure that the people who care about you consider you a priority in their lives. Now that you understand the problem, it's time to revolutionize your approach by learning the solution. Let's start. Welcome everyone to another video on the channel. Before we begin, I would like to ask you to make sure you watch this video until the end, as each step is important. Let's proceed. Step 1. Create the fear of losing yourself. This is one of the most powerful psychological techniques you can use to make yourself a priority. People are often more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining it. If you want someone to see you as a priority, make them fear losing you. Start withdrawing emotionally. Stop sharing your feelings and confidences, and balance your time with other people. This will make them feel like you are not as important as you used to be. It is a powerful technique, but must be used carefully. Step 2. Avoid always being available. The term quality over quantity often applies to many aspects of life, including relationships. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to make yourself less available. The more available it is, the more likely it is to be taken for granted. This doesn't mean being available only when it suits you, but constantly adapting to others. It's time to prioritize yourself. Send the message that you have a life beyond them and that you're not just waiting for them. This will make them value your presence more. Step 3. Maintain some mystery. People are attracted to the enigmatic and mysterious. Fascination with the unknown can be engaging and often establishes a deeper connection in relationships. Being a little mysterious can work to your advantage if you want to be considered a priority. Avoid revealing everything about yourself right away, giving hints about your hobbies and interests without revealing too much information. Answer questions vaguely and avoid going into details about your past. The goal is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to learn more about you. Over time, they will begin to see you as a priority in their lives. Since you arrived here, I want to congratulate you. Only 3% of people watch this far. And to reward you for watching this far, I'll give you 2 more bonus steps at the end of this video. Already put 3% in the comments so I know you've watched this far. So let's continue. Step 4. Allow them to invest in you. This is a delicate step that must be approached with care and moderation, as you do not want to alienate people, but rather the opposite. Consider this. Who is more likely to see you as a priority? Someone who has invested a lot in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is obvious. If you want someone to see you as a priority, allow them to invest in you. This can be done in a number of ways, such as letting them invest their time in you and turning down plans you know you won't be able to fulfill. Also, show that your time is valuable. Don't always be available, and make them wait for you. This attitude will convey the message that you are not an ordinary person, and that you need to work harder to earn your time. This will make them see you as a challenge and start prioritizing you again. Remember to use this technique sparingly for it to work. Don't overdo it, as the result may be the opposite of what you want. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. This does not mean being selfish, but rather giving importance to your needs. Don't put yourself in a position where you are not a priority. For example, If you know someone won't treat you the way you deserve, why would you want to be around that person? By surrounding yourself with people who consider you a priority, you increase your chances of being seen as such. It's essential to remember that you can't control other people's feelings towards you, only how you feel about yourself. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, make sure you are a priority in your own life. Step 6. Don't put them at the center of your life. Know that people are often attracted to what they cannot have. The more someone feels like they need to fight for something, the more they want it. You've probably heard the expression, "The grass is always greener on the other side." This symbolizes the tendency for people to feel more captivated by what they don't have, which also applies to relationships. The 6th step emphasizes that you should maintain some distance so that people feel more attracted to your presence. This will send the message that you're not desperate for their attention, and over time, they'll value you more. Step 7. Stop initiating communication all the time. If you find yourself frequently initiating communication with someone important in your life, it may be time to take a step back. This may seem counterproductive, because if you want to become a priority in someone's life, you shouldn't be the one to initiate communication. The answer is no. When you are always the initiator of communication, the other person begins to take it for granted and becomes accustomed to your efforts, starting to see you as less important. What is the alternative? Simply stop initiating communication and observe the result. If the other person really cares about you, they will make an effort to get in touch. Step 8. Create your own happiness. If you want to become a priority in someone's life, it's important to create your own happiness and not depend on it to be happy. While it's nice to have someone to rely on to make us feel good, depending on someone else for our happiness can lead to disappointment. Furthermore, when we depend on others to be happy, we are not truly living our lives. We are living according to her priorities. By doing this, you will be strengthening your self-worth from an internal perspective. In a world that constantly exposes us to external standards and measures of success, it is vital to undertake a journey of self-discovery. Understand that your self-worth is intrinsically fundamental and is not determined by professional title, financial situation, physical appearance, or the opinions of others. Self-worth, at its essence, is a reflection of your innate value as a human being, existing simply because you exist. Recognizing this truth is the first step to establishing your self-worth from the inside out. Step 9. Practice self-care. Self-worth thrives in an environment of comprehensive self-care. This involves a variety of activities and practices that prioritize your physical health and mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Self-care is a deliberate and ongoing effort to nurture oneself, recognizing that caring for oneself is not a selfish act, but a fundamental requirement for a fulfilling life. Taking time to relax, participating in activities that bring joy and satisfaction, maintaining physical health through exercise and nutrition, and meeting mental and emotional needs are essential components of self-care. By practicing self-care regularly, you send yourself the powerful message that you are worthy of love, attention, and care. Self-care replenishes your energy, promotes resilience, and helps you be your best self in all areas of life. Create a self-care routine that suits your unique preferences and needs, prioritizing it as a non-negotiable part of your daily, weekly, and monthly routine. By making self-care a constant practice, you establish an environment where self-worth can not only exist, but thrive. And as promised, now I'm going to tell you the other 2 bonus steps. But before that, subscribe to the channel. Click like so you don't miss any more videos and transform your life to start 2024 completely different. Let's go step 10. Open yourself to continuous learning. Self-worth is not a fixed attribute, but rather evolves as you learn, grow, and develop. This lesson encourages you to adopt a mindset of continuous improvement and personal development. It's about seeing challenges, setbacks, and failures not as reflections of your self-worth, but as opportunities for growth. Each experience, positive or negative, contributes to your journey of self-discovery and increased self-worth. To fully internalize this lesson, Be willing to step out of your comfort zone, seek new experiences, gain knowledge, and actively pursue personal growth. Recognize that the journey of learning and growth is a testament to your strength and resilience, further elevating your sense of self-worth. Embrace the idea that self-worth is not only determined by your achievements, but also by your willingness to learn from your experiences. By doing this, you recognize that your value remains intact regardless of the external outcome or the judgment of others. Step 11. Surround yourself with positivity. The environment you live in and the people you surround yourself with significantly influence your self-worth. This lesson emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive and supportive environment that reinforces your sense of worth. Evaluate your social circle and the spaces you live in. Are they stimulating, nourishing, and aligned with your values? Or do they generate doubts and undermine your self-esteem? To increase your self-worth, make conscious decisions to create a positive environment. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, who celebrate your successes and offer support in times of challenge. Keep your distance from those who consistently bring negativity or toxicity into your life. Additionally, consume content and participate in activities that inspire and motivate you. Seek experiences that are aligned with your values, that nourish your self-worth. A positive environment reinforces your belief in your own worth and encourages you to continue on your path of self-elevation. By internalizing and practicing these steps, you will find that your sense of self-worth becomes a solid foundation for an authentic and fulfilling life. Remember that self-worth is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. With each step, you strengthen your belief in your own worth. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We hope these steps inspire you to elevate your self-worth and live a life of authenticity and self-compassion. I sincerely hope this message has been helpful. Congratulations on getting this far and completing the video. This means you want to improve as a person. If you liked the video, leave your comment. If you don't know what to comment, say thank you. That way I'll know you watched until the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. Stoicism is full of teachings applicable to our everyday lives, so I encourage you to continue learning about this philosophy. I leave 2 videos in the description, full of Stoic wisdom so you can continue learning. To the next.